वो भी नहीं करता है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? हाँ, बुलाओ. Okay, you can say since there is the, can see, we are going to discuss, it's very interesting, smart goal setting, very very useful in life. कोविड में सब जन अपना गोल ही भूल गए हैं, so this will be very useful. What do you mean by smart goal setting? The last two girls क्लास में बैठकर आराम से बात करने का नहीं. Why do we require goals? 1 minute. Okay. Why do we require goals in life, children? Life में goal होना बहुत जरूरत है. Why? That will give direction to the life. The last two girls, the goals will give direction to the life. Because when I am having, suppose that I have to go for a marriage today. So I know that at 6 o'clock I have to leave the house. So I should reach the home at least by 4 o'clock. Because my goal is very clear. Suppose I don't have to go anywhere, I can reach home at 5 or 6. Similarly, आपका life में भी एक goal होना चाहिए. And the issue is कैसा goal set करेगा, कब set करेगा, that is the main question. Because if I ask you, what's your goal? Everybody will say, madam, we want to get first class. We want to get, grade, X, Y, Z. But how to set a smart goal? Today's world, you know that. Today's world wants smart people. Please remember. Intelligent people need not be smart. Or academically, very brilliant student need not be smart. You always remember. There are maybe after 10 years, now because of social media, WhatsApp and Facebook, XYZ, you are in touch with each other. 10 साल के बाद आप देखो, आपका क्लास में जो स्टूडेंट फर्स्ट आया, वो कैरियर में नहीं तो लाइफ में कभी फर्स्ट आने का जरूरत है नहीं. जो इंटेलिजेंट है, स्मार्ट है, that student will be more successful. So how to create a smart goal? That is what we are going to discuss today. Yes, SMART. Okay. S standing for specific goals. Take down the points. I say by Thomas. And a goal बनाओ इसके बाद. S stands for specific goals. What do you mean by specific goals? They have given a beautiful example. आपका you means, what I meant is general. हमारा college का student, not you SYA alone. You do not have specific goals. Many people will say, I told you 30 years of long run teaching. अभी तो बोलना थोड़ा बंद किया है, पहले बोलता था. Madam, we want to do CA. That CA is a process. I am doing CA, never complete करता है. It is not specific. Somebody says that I want to do MBA. Even that is not specific. पहला तो आप MBA कौन सा एरिया में करेगा? HR में करेगा, फाइनेंस में करेगा, मार्केटिंग में करेगा, लॉजिस्टिक्स में करेगा. So that is be very specific. Madam, I don't know. You have to choose. When you are doing MBA from HR, MBA in HR, please remember that इतना ज़्यादा HR का MBA हुआ है, आपका जॉब मिलना बहुत मुश्किल है. Even if you get a job, your salary package will be less. Please understand that. Because the situation is that market is full of MBA HR people. So you have to choose that area where less people are doing the MBA, so that your job will be, much easy. That is one specific goal. इससे भी सबसे चैलेंजिंग जॉब है, किधर से करेगा मैडम, ऐसा तो भी करेगा. Somebody will say I will do from SIS. Somebody will say I will do from Somaiya. Somebody will say I will do from Lala Lajpat Rai. But you have to understand, Somaiya से MBA करने का मूड ही अलग है. Because Somaiya has become a university. So वो लोगों का different CET है. SIS college is a minority institution, autonomous institution. वो लोगों का CET अलग है. महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट का CET अलग है. इसके भी अलावा there is something known as CAT. This CAT is for IIMs. CAT is for IIM, Indian Institute of Management. मैडम आप बहुत सारा बोला. I told about CET, Common Eligibility Test. सोमैया का अलग है, प्राइवेट NMIS का अलग है, then autonomous college का अलग है, मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी का अलग है. मैडम ये सब you have to be very clear. You have to be quite specific. Yes, come. This is SYVCom. I don't know, we are all, many students today TY में आकर, madam, is it the TYBCom class? What a tragic scenario. It is not their fault. They have not met their friends. They do not know in which class they are sitting. So it takes some time. Now we all have to see, sincerely pray to God. This teaching should continue, because every time taking a break, that will affect the continuity. So I was talking about CAT, Common Aptitude Test, Common Admission Test, whatever you are calling. A CAT आपको करने पर क्या फायदा है? You will get admission in IIMs. Remember, Indian Institute of Management is #1 in India for MBA. वो Indian Institute of Management में भी IIM Ahmedabad. IIM Ahmedabad is #2 in the world, for your information. When we are taking Harvard is #1 MBA में. Okay. Then #2 is IIM Ahmedabad. So world का इतना बड़ा institute में मैडम admission कैसा मिलेगा? First you require working experience. You have to work for 1 or 2 years. They will not give admission to the open candidate. Very rarely. Very rarely. लेकिन most of the, what is the reason? When you are working, you are having some clarity. 2 years working means you know how the system is, rather than a fresh graduate is going and sitting without knowing what is happening in the industry. That is why they are insisting on working people. Second is all India level में entrance लिखने का, that is that CAT. First step. Second step is more challenging. First I told you CAT. Second is GD. Group discussion. Third is
तुम्हालाच माहित आहे आपले बसले यामध्ये
कौन सा भी आपका MBA के लिए you have to follow these 3 steps. CET होने दो, CAT होने दो, steps are same. That is why it is said that better to participate in group discussion from the college itself. What's the reason? अभी तक group discussion सुना भी नहीं, participate भी नहीं किया, वो student IIM का group discussion में आकर क्या करेगा? You require confidence. You require a rhythmic way of presentation. So children, be very specific in your goals. Madam, हमको MBA करने का नहीं. हाँ ठीक है. Then what is your other objective? I want to become lecturer. बहुत easily बोला. I told you then, madam, हम तो BCom के बाद B.Ed करेगा. कोई संबंध ही नहीं है. I told you BCom के बाद B.Ed करने पर जो जॉब मिलने का है वो भी नहीं मिलेगा. What is the reason? BCom and there is no specialized subject. Please remember, for teaching. BA वाला B.Ed करता है, they can do BA history, BA politics, BA English, BSc science, because school main subjects are there. You can become a social studies teacher, you can become a maths teacher. BCom वाला school में क्या पढ़ाएगा? So you don't do B.Ed after BCom. It is the biggest mistake that a student is ever doing. Do MCom, then do B.Ed. Then what can you become? You can work in a junior college, or you can work in good international schools, because international schools are having account subject. That is the reason. International schools are having commerce or accountancy subject. No, madam, I want to teach only in degree college. Then you should secure 55% and above in MCom. What is very important is, क्या हुआ? हाँ, मैंने आप प्रज्ञा मैडम से बात करो, मैंने फॉरवर्ड किया है, प्रज्ञा मैडम से बात करो, अभी करो। हाँ, वो आएगा ना, अभी कॉलेज आया नहीं होगा, आने दो कॉलेज में। So what is important here is, if we are, when you are completing 55%, to become a lecturer, you have to write an exam known as SET, or you have to write an exam NET. SET or NET लिखने के बाद, you can become the lecturer. And nowadays, and clearing SET and NET is very, very tough, for your information. Now the new rules have come, for your information. Children, you have to complete PhD to become the lecturers. For your information, what I am telling is, the goal has to be specific. Don't say, I want to become a manager, I want to become a lecturer, I want to become a CA. Absolutely, it is not specific. Specific means मैं क्या करेगा, कैसा करेगा. That student is having clarity. फिर क्या होगा, उसका रास्ता क्लियर है. That student will go in that line. मैडम रास्ता ही मालूम नहीं है, आपको पूछना पड़ेगा, ढूंढना पड़ेगा. That is what they are teaching you, smart goal setting. So be very specific. Yes. Then M stands for measurable. M stands for measurable. Goal setting, there has to be, that last two girls, I am slightly getting irritated. Goals have to be measurable. That means there should be some standard of measurement. There has to be some standard of measurement. 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute. ये लोग तो कुछ बोलते थे, मैं अभी देखा. 1 minute चल रहा. Okay. See, what is the standard measurement? Somebody says that I wanted to do MBA. I will first ask this question: how many group discussions have you participated in the college? Or did you participate in debate? Or are you any group leader? Or were you the cultural secretary? Or college secretary, XYZ, college general secretary? Why? लीडरशिप क्वालिटी है, स्टूडेंट के पास बाजू पर भी गया नहीं है, वो कैसा बोलेगा एमबीए करेगा करके. एमबीए में व्हाट दे आर गोइंग टू टीच यू इज हाउ टू बिकम ए लीडर. यू आर गोइंग टू बिकम ए मैनेजर. एंड द लास्ट गर्ल, लास्ट टू गर्ल्स कहना पड़ता है, दैट लास्ट टू गर्ल्स, आपके पीछे कोई नहीं है, दोनों उड़ो उधर से. करो. सालों के बाद कॉलेज आता है, फिर भी टाइम पास के लिए आएगा. कर बैठो. बुक भी नहीं, नोटबुक भी नहीं. हाँ, वो सब थोड़ा लेकर आओ. हाँ, हो उधर से लेकर आओ. So our measurement, our goal should be measured. Or you say that, no, madam, I will become a manager. What about your, okay, sit there, no problem. What about your academic standard? What is your percentage? 10th ka percentage, 12th ka percentage. Then what about your grading? So there should be some measurement. ऐसा ही बात करने पर you are not going to become, you are not going to achieve your goal. Yesterday I met a student here only. He is going to Canada, 2017 batch. Because migrating to Canada is easy for your information. Because Canada mein population बहुत कम है. That is but only the point is you should be having some technical knowledge. If you are an MBA person, you will be given easily migration. Or you should have done some diploma, because Canadian government does not want you to become unemployed after going over there. So many engineers are directly migrating to Canada. He is an MCOM student. My point is not there. In order to apply for visa to Canada or US or XYZ, you require LOR from the institution where you studied. For all the students, when you are going to study abroad or when you get a job, they study abroad ke liye LOR is a must. What is LOR? Letter of recommendation. That is LOR. And LOR kaun dega? The teachers. That is very important. And what is the qualification of the teacher? How many years the teacher is having? Yesterday he was asking me, madam, kindly give the LOR. I said, you show all your documents. Because that LOR counts a lot for his admission over there. And if I give a wrong LOR, they will take an action against me. They are very particular. So we have to see the document and we have to give the LOR. So what I am telling is, whenever you are setting a goal, you have to be very clear, my dear children. Chota goal rekho. Madam, I will get A grade, A plus. It's a small goal. But you try to see that you are getting it. अभी MCQ है, ऑनलाइन एग्जाम में जो सोचता भी नहीं है उसको ग्रेड मिलता है. ओके, गोवंडी में फ्रेंड्स के साथ बैठेगा, कोचिंग क्लास वाले को 500 रुपया देगा, वो भी बोलेगा, ये भी लिखेगा, सब तमाशा चालू है. ओके, nobody bother also. But that's not going to help you at all. Because when you are going to face this type of competitive exam, you are nowhere. So that is why it is said that your goal has to be very, very specific and it should be measurable. मेरे पास 85% का ग्रेड कार्ड है मैडम करके ऐसा घूमने पर कोई जॉब मिलने वाला नहीं है. You have to keep a very measurable goal setting. What is that? A? Achievable. A is achievable. This is, I will say, the most realistic one. Smart goal setting. Side में मैं लिखा है smart. Yes बोला, M बोला, A. थोड़ा लिखिए मैडम. हाँ, पेन आप पेन लेकर आओ. वाला बुक नहीं था, अभी पेन नहीं है. ये लेक्चर खत्म हो जाएगा पूरा रेडी होने तक. ओके, सो achievable. Children, what do you mean by achievable? मैं जो गोल रखता है वो मेरे से अचीव होना चाहिए. That is more important. My friend is keeping the goal, so I am also keeping the goal. What is my capacity? I should measure. Then I should keep. Because tomorrow, many girls, because generally, we always say for the girls, boys ke liye to mandatory hai. When a girl says that, madam, I will be working. No doubt you should work. But remember, once you get married, you have to manage both. House as well as your job. It is a challenging, aspect. You will ask, madam, you were managing. No doubt I was managing. My mother was with me throughout. The reason is I have to reach here at 7 o'clock. अभी 8 बजे हो गया. अभी भी temporary के लिए सर ने allow किया है 8 बजे. Otherwise, the timing is 7:30. ये थोड़ा combined lecture है, थोड़ा आगे पीछे रखा है. Otherwise, the timing of reporting timing is 7. 7 o'clock एक कॉलेज में रिपोर्ट करने के लिए I stay nearby. Even then 6:30 को घर से छोड़ना पड़ेगा. 6:30 घर से minimum 5 बजे उठना पड़ेगा. ऐसा तो इधर आ नहीं सकता, इधर कैंटीन नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं. So you have to carry everything. And children were small. So what time there should be somebody. So a girl, when she decides that I will be working, madam, you have to think about your future. Either you should be in Mumbai where your mother is nearby, or you should be ready to adjust with your mother-in-law, and vice versa. Mother-in-law should be ready to adjust with you. There are so many mother-in-law who says you should not go to work. It creates a big problem. So what we are telling is achievable goal. Similarly, boys, madam, मैं तो घर खरीदेगा. You have to buy the house. Nobody is denying house is a must. लेकिन वो कब होगा? एक टारगेट तो रखो. कौन सा साल में मैं खरीदेगा? उसके लिए आपको अभी से घर का भाव मालूम होना चाहिए. Then secondly, आपका budget. Madam, I will go for bank loan. Who will give you 100% loan? What is your salary? Salary का 25 times loan मिलेगा. घर का cost है minimum to minimum पनवेल के आगे 50 लाख. Okay, 50 लाख के लिए बैंक तो 50 लाख देने वाला नहीं है. Minimum 15 लाख तो आपके हाथ में होना चाहिए. I told you, life का university is very, very different university. Open life university. उधर ऐसा सीखेगा. So that learning is very different. That is why they are teaching you all this in FC to make you fit in the real life. So whatever you are planning, please see that I can achieve it. Young girls, when you get job, at least save some money, or if possible, you can do some part-time job. The reason is that much you can help your parents. Because girls के लिए marriage is a heavy burden on the parent. And सोने का भाव सोचने पर भी कभी भी नहीं सोचा कि 40,000 से नीचे आएगा भी नहीं. So that's what we are telling you. We have to keep a goal which is very achievable. Then how can we keep such goals? We have to read. We have to listen to the YouTubes. Nowadays, that is an easy way. If reading is difficult. And keep a goal. वो goal के साथ साथ year भी डालो. Madam, I will buy a house. कब? 50 साल में. Year तो रहेगा उसके सामने. Then I will see that, I am getting a job. My sister is also getting a job. ये सब कब है? So that is the meaning of the term achievable. मैं घर में बैठकर ट्यूशन करेगा. घर में बैठकर ट्यूशन करने पर that is not going to be a regular income. Because either your house should be big enough, or you will have to, take a room on rent. There are n number of issues associated, but you have to keep a goal ultimately. Then again, see that R. They are all related only. R means realistic. Already we told. Realistic and specific में क्या difference है? Specific is मैं यही करेगा. That is specific. Realistic means मेरे से होना भी चाहिए. There are so many. आपका class में भी there are good students. You can go to the foreign country and study. You will say, madam, हमसे होगा नहीं, हमारा family setup नहीं है. But that is wrong. There are so many small diplomas you can do. 6 months, 1 year diploma. Bank will give you the loan. एक काम करेगा मैडम, हम जरूर करेगा. लेकिन बैंक में लोन मिलने के लिए, my dear children, वो लोग 10th का marks, 12th का marks, graduation का marks. Why? They are giving you 20 lakh loan. देगा आपको. लेकिन they should be sure that you should repay that. इधर टाइम पास करके ग्रेजुएट हुआ है, उधर भी जाकर टाइम पास करने पर लोन वापस कौन देगा? So that is why they will see your entire career graph. If your career is very good, if there is no money in home, you will get the loan. And you will get the scholarship also. So that's the reason we are telling you, everything should be realistic. ये realism कैसा आएगा life में? ऐसा तो एक तो दूसरे को सुनना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो खुद पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Then only you will become realistic. There are so many girls and even boys, घर में कुछ भी नहीं करेगा, किचन के बाजू पर भी नहीं जाएगा. Morning से शाम तक mother is going on telling, you will have to learn cooking, you will have to learn cooking. बाद में करेगा, बाद में करेगा. But that is not realistic. ये बाद में करने का time it is going to be heavy. Because I told you, you have to go for job, you have to manage your house. You do not know cooking. Now things are still better that YouTube is available. You can learn cooking with the help of YouTube. हमारा सब time था, it was a very challenging job. बुक में लिखकर लाना पड़ेगा केरला से, कितना शुगर डालने का, ओके, सांबार बनाने के लिए कौन सा दाल डालने का, वो चना दाल और दूर दाल दोनों में एक ही जैसा दिखता है, कौन सा डालेगा. It's a big challenging job. Okay, so children, nothing is easy in life. You have to be very, very realistic. Those who are realistic, but don't think that only those who are first in the class will be realistic. They are the most unrealistic people. Those who are smart, those who are getting A+, A grade, and those who keep a realistic goal in life, that person will be successful. You will remember this sentence after 10 years. Goal nahi rakhega, then gaya. Because life is aimless. That is why they are teaching you to keep the goal. Then last one is that T. वो तो आपका बाजू पर भी गया नहीं है. T क्या है? Time bound. T stands for time bound. 8 बजे का लेक्चर के लिए 8:20 को आता है, कहीं टाइम बाउंड नहीं है. There should be, I told you, no, write the year. Otherwise, the time will fly like anything. Madam, I want to work only in government department. Government department में job के लिए age bar है. So you should know that each department में what is the age bar. So you should keep that year. So the time is something very important. You again, I am telling you, there are so many students. Abhi ka to I am not yet sure. Last SEM 3 I am talking. 10 students exclusively failed because they did not submit the FC project. Height of irony is they have passed the theory. I told objective इधर उधर ऊपर नीचे सब देखकर पास हो गया, लेकिन ये प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट नहीं किया है. अभी एटीकेटी में आता है, अभी प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट करने के लिए टीचर के पीछे. SEM 3 में टीचर was behind the student, वो टाइम सुनेगा नहीं. So that's what we are telling you. You know that there is a project submission. Submit to karo. Time bound. At least one part is over. Don't delay it. Ye karega madam, chalega madam. So you have to be very clear with the time, children. There is another question relating to time management. They are teaching you all this because they know there are so many students. Mumbai is a metropolitan city. You can see when you go to, Somaiya College, 90% of the children wants to do CA and they will complete also. What is the reason? Most of them are from Gujarati family or from Marwadi family. Marwadi family में बच्चा पैदा होने पर रोने का टाइम पर भी वो CA होने का करके रोएगा. Because the Marwadis are like that only. They themselves, basically by birth only they want to become CA. Because their accounts power is very sharp. Similarly, Gujaratis. अब चाहिए पर देखो, because their family background ही ऐसा है. That student को मालूम है कैसा English will not be strong, but their accounts is strong. So what we are telling is, you have to be very, very clear, children. Sit at home and think. Madam आज पूरा lecture smart goal setting के बारे में बोला. मैं क्या goal set करेगा? I told you passing SY BCom is not a goal. That is a routine thing. Passing TY is also routine. आगे का, what should be my goal? And if you do not know, you ask the people who know it. Because life में वो time निकल जाने पर we cannot achieve the goal. Because we cannot go back. Now I cannot, sit there and study like Mitali. That age has gone. I'm in this side. And now many people are telling, madam, we want to become the lecturers. Lecturer होने का सबसे quality क्या है? You should be having the subject knowledge. वो तो भी कैसा तो भी मर कर बाइघाट करके आएगा, ठीक है, लेकिन कॉन्फिडेंस तो होना चाहिए स्टूडेंट को देखने पर, टीचर डरने पर. So that confidence, वो कॉन्फिडेंस कैसा आएगा? When you are a student, you should have the leadership. Then you will develop the confidence. उड़ेगा ही नहीं, कुछ करेगा भी नहीं. So that person cannot. Similarly, boys will say, I want to become team manager. Nice. Team manager होने के लिए कॉलेज में तो एक टीम बनाओ. Because you require, we are going to teach you that, how to become the managers. So nowadays, I told you, smart goal setting is the need of the day. Your goal has to be specific. Okay, it should be measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. छोटा गोल तो सेट करो. ये छोटा गोल सेट करने का मतलब ये नहीं है कि मैडम मैं वो दुकान में पार्ट टाइम जॉब करेगा. भगवान की कृपा से डोंट कीप ए गोल लाइक दैट. Because 8 hours you are working. And how much you are getting? Maybe maximum 8,000 or 9,000 or maybe 10,000. Very rarely 10,000 तक पहुंचेगा. Lifelong you are not going to work like that. अब डीमार्ट में गया होगा, नहीं तो कौन सा भी डिपार्टमेंटल स्टोर. So many girls are working. 12th failed, 10th failed, or 10th and 12th के बीच वाला. So many are working. First year failed, second year, all that. Those who did not complete graduation. आप next time जाकर देखो. Their problem क्या है? They have to report at 9 o'clock. Let us assume. DMart open at 10 o'clock, but they have to come at 9 o'clock because they have to keep the things ready. 9 to 6 or 9 to 7 they have to work. They cannot sit at all. अब next time जाने पर देखो, मॉल में बैठने का जगह ही नहीं है. कस्टमर को बैठने का जगह नहीं है मॉल में. देखो हम जाते हैं, समझो, where you will go and sit, जगह ही नहीं है. You have to go to that place where that food court is there. फूड कोर्ट ढूंढ कर जाने पर किधर बैठने का जगह मिलने पर सेफ है. लेकिन सेल्समैन एंड सेल्स गर्ल को बैठने का कुर्सी भी नहीं है, स्टूल भी नहीं है. 8 hours you will have to stand. And how long? This is not easy. Young age में मैडम ठीक है. As the age goes, your knee will start paining. I don't know, I was standing and teaching for years together. Not a single time I ever sat. My knee has got its own problem. Now because of that online and it got plus point, now I can sit and teach. So now I am comfortable. That knee pain has reduced. Again, once I start using the board, I have to stand, continuously standing. So the knee starts paining. So that's what we are telling. You have to be very practical in life. कुछ भी करेगा, कैसा भी करेगा. That word specific. That always you try to learn it. Smart goal setting. And they say that how can we achieve the smart goal setting? That is also important. उसका step क्या है? First is, we will say that SWOT analysis. जैसे इतना लंबा चौड़ा जाने का भी जरूरत नहीं है. 2 things are very important. Your strength and weakness. Analyze the strength and weakness. SWOT analysis क्या है children? S stands for strength. W stands for weakness. Opportunity. O. T stands for threat. Okay, आपका कॉमर्स का मेन है वो SWOT analysis. Okay, S stands for strength. W for weakness. इधर 2 ही चाहिए. But I'm telling you everything. O stands for opportunities. T is threat. वो last 2 छोड़ने पर भी चलेगा. हमारा goal setting में हमको only first 2 we want. Only two things. What are my strengths? What are my weakness? Every year I tell. You know that TCS is not, TCS is the biggest software company in India. Tata Consultancy Service, TCS. पहले they used to take only engineers. अभी मिलता नहीं है, इसलिए they are coming to BCom people also. Because TY MEM, you know, computer is a subject. And most of you are learning computer along with your normal. So they are coming to the normal graduation college. हमारा college में आए थे before the, I am talking about before this lockdown, some 3-4 years before. So many students have applied because getting a job in TCS is a very creditable achievement. More than 100 students applied. And there were n number of interviews. The first interview, you also have to appear for this. They ask you to speak for 3 minutes. Only 3 minutes. वो भी क्या है? This SW. Say your name. What are your strengths? What are your weakness? हमारा कॉलेज में वो 100 से 90 उधर से आउट हो गया. Only 10 were left out. वो 10 से वो 3 लोगों को चूज किया. वो तीनों बीकॉम का स्टूडेंट ही थे. वो BMS, BMF वाला वो सब thinking too much of themselves, but BCom students finally came in the round. My point is not that 90 were out within 3 minutes. So you prepare yourself before you are going for any interview. What are your strengths? Madam, मेरा strength बैंक कैसा find out करेगा? आपका strength आपका आप ही find out करना पड़ेगा. Okay, I am good in cooking. That is a strength. Nothing wrong in that. I am good in drawing. I am good in playing cricket. I am good in playing chess. So what are your strengths? And I am patient. I am, very good listener. I got lot of patience. These are all the strength. Weakness. My English is weak. My confidence level is weak. Weakness थोड़ा carefully बोलो. Weakness बहुत ज़्यादा होने पर you will be out. Nah. So you have to find out your weakness. एक बार everybody has to write 3 strength लिखो, 3 weakness लिखो. So जो strength है वो area में जाना पड़ेगा. Weakness छोड़ने का और जो strength मेरे को मिला वो strength का line पकड़कर मैं मेरा goal बनाएगा. That is why they are asking you to make strength and weakness. Okay. टाइम हो गया. हम हमारा कहानी सुनकर बैठा